Welcome back. It's Friday, 15th of February, and this is The Gravity. Weekend, finally. This week has been really, really intense in terms of lots of different projects requiring a lot of forethought as to where it's going to go next. The wine system, that's being migrated, or at least the invoicing and ordering side, which I don't deal with. For one of my contracts for a client to have, they're redesigning the ordering system and migrating it from a 20-year-old DOS-based system into up-to-date MySQL server database, and should be fairly easy. But I think the programmer is doing it in Visual Basic because that's the application software that he knows, and the PCs in the office are Windows 2000. So it's quite an old system. Plus, I've been working feverishly on Pulver.tv. We've built a scheduler, and I've got to say I'm pretty happy with it. It does some cool stuff, and hopefully we'll be releasing that in the next 24, 48 hours. So hopefully by the next show on Monday you'll be able to see it and comment on it and see what you think. We'll be using that sort of structure for other things later on in the year, but the main focus right now is Pulver.tv's. Right, straight on with the links. The first one today is purl.com Nikita, Nikita, and it's from Engadget. There'll be a lot of Engadget stuff today because it's Friday, and I've had, like I say, I've been busy, so a lot of this stuff is either come from Dave, Battlelock Ops, or myself after going through Engadget, surfing through it on my Friday afternoon. You know, late into Friday afternoon, I tend to have a look around on the tech sites and see what's coming out. So this is the Nokia N78, which is a bit of a weird branding because I don't know really where this lies. Revamped N series, launched N81 and 82. The latest candy bar to get the updated industrial design is the N78 by N series standards anyway. Integrated FM transmitter, setting it apart. Not really bothered about FM transmitter really. Rather do without it. 3.2 megapixel autofocus, and you're looking for other than that, it's pretty much your average S60 with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Though it's the very first N series model to be announced in both Europe and North America, 3G versions simultaneously. See, Nokia can do it. Apple, why can't you do it? By the way, I updated my Apple TV today to the Take 2 version, and I have to say, big improvement. The download came down in about 10 minutes, installed in another 5 minutes, and the podcasting bits for HD and audio, fantastic, really good job. Going back to this phone, you can probably pick one of these up for about $500 or €350, so pretty reasonable price. I like the way that they've made the camera flush on the phone, which is nice, on the front, but I guess that the front camera is probably poor quality again. I probably uses 3GP. I wish that Nokia would do two things. One, put both the same resolution cameras on the front and the back, and look at the battery life. Seriously, look at the battery life. But I like the look of this one. I like the look of the phone. It's a nice and sleek phone, and Nokia's pretty much can't go wrong with a Nokia. All right, next link. purl.com/arouse, or capital A ROUS, capital A small ROUS. This is Xiphone jailbreak any version of iPhone out of the box. So I've not really been tempted to go for an iPhone, mainly because I would love to play with one for the UI and to build some nice Web 2 apps to allow me to do stuff, and for the coming versions of Pulver.tv, I'm going to need to get one to be able to play around with, to have a device that has Wi-Fi on it, not my mobile phone, that I can do stuff. I can't really tell you any more than that, but it's to do with the site and being able to control functions on the site. And it'd be nice to have a Web 2 interface to do that. So, jailbreak any iPhone straight out of the box, including 1.1.3. So, we're not entirely sure it works, but iPhone hacker Zabri just released a new app he's calling his iPhone, which claims to jailbreak any version of iPhone, including the new version 1.1.3. So any of you people out there who are looking to jailbreak your phone, unlock.no, which looks like a Norwegian company by the looks of it, but it looks like a Windows app. So you're going to have to run Parallels, I think, to run this on your Mac, and I'm not sure if even then it would work for the serial features, but there you go. Next link is Gypsy, gypsii.com. Gypsy is something that, if it works like I hope it works, it will be exactly what I need to progress a site that I've been working with for quite some time, or an idea I've been working with for quite some time. And I was very concerned about how I was going to do the geolocating bits. And what Gypsy is, it allows you to install a piece of software on your mobile phone to geotag a photo, a video, or audio, or whatever, wherever you're sending it from. It's allows you to share their real life experiences in the virtual world using mobile devices and the web. All very well and good. I'm going to download the software. Again, this is another one of those things, like I said last week, that I'm going to have to revisit. I'm going to download, revisit, and let you know about. But go and check it out. Gypsy, gypsii.com. If you've got an N95 or anything Symbian based, it should install on that. Okay, next link. Engadget again, purl.com, Zegart, Zegart. This is cool. This is invention for you, and props to the guy for coming up with it. GPS-enabled helmet calls for help post-accident. Excellent execution of technology. Sometimes I think like technology for technology's sake is just gluttony, and you're always going to sell it because there's a market for it. But I think this is where we should be heading towards, using it for a purpose. So this, brilliant. Essentially, an alarm is triggered upon impact, so you come off your motorbike. And if you're not cohesive enough to disable it after 60 seconds, it automatically rings up 911 and beams out your location via GPS so that medical personnel can get moving. Currently, the device is quite away from going commercial, but considering that Mr. Spencer has already invested in a provisional patent, we say it's well on its way. So props to this guy. It's a great idea. You on your motorbike, bang, you come off it, and if you're not conscious within 60 seconds to sort the device out to say I'm all right, it'll phone the medical and boom, sorted. Great application. I just hope that there is enough to do with the encryption. Otherwise, they're going to have like loads of calls from all over the place, people falling off bikes and stuff when it might not be happening, because hackers love stuff like that. All right, next thing. This is another Engadget one, purl.com, Blumbo, Blumbo. This is On2 reveals 1080p hardware video decoder for handsets. Awesome, really awesome. Texas Instruments chose to showcase a new chip that would enable HD recording capabilities on cell phones. On2 Technologies, which by the way brought out the VP6 encoder codec full flash, which got integrated in there, which does beautiful quality. The Hantro 8190 reportedly supports Adobe Flash along with H.263, H.264, MPEG-2, MPEG-4, VC1, Soros and Spark, and VP6 video formats. That's all that covered then. And it can even handle JPEG images up to 16 megapixels. According to On2, the device was created to be easily integrated with ARM, MIPS, and other embedded CPU and DSP cores, and can supposedly decode 1080p H.264 video at 30 frames a second using a clock frequency of just 165 MHz. As it stands, the Hantro 8190 is currently available for licensing, but only time will tell who's going to buy it. I think that's a big deal, bringing a chip, a HD decoder chip, into a mobile phone is a real big deal, and you can see how fast this marketplace is moving. I think with the recent sale of the frequency band for mobile operators in the US, now this is an additional thing to push mobile HD broadcasting. That's the next big thing, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. All right, next thing before I disappear. This is Nokia to offer Google search. The purl.com 3CFL. Amidst the talks of Yahoo having rejected Microsoft Bid's offers comes another big story. Nokia will integrate Google search on select handsets. The handset maker already integrates Microsoft Windows Live and Yahoo on some of its phones. Nokia search with Google aims at offering fast and easy access to web information from the handset. Adding Google to Nokia search will provide mobile users with fast, relevant and comprehensive search experiences. All good. Google and Nokia, what a partnership. I'll see you on Monday. I am now going to go and see if I can make a custom balti out of some really nice chicken, some red peppers. I've got all the sauces. I've got like all the I've got it all basically, and I'm starving, so I'm going to cook that, crack open a beer, and enjoy the weekend. See you on Monday. Cheers.